Good evening. Here's my house kitchen recap from last night, August 13th. So it's been a couple of weeks because of the Olympics that we've seen Hell's Kitchen. So they kind of gave us a recap, thank goodness, because I couldn't remember. But Brian left last time, and we're still left with Robin and Clemenza. The question is why? Why are Robin and Clemenza still there? I don't know. They always screw up, so you can't figure it out. There are 6 left. They're all in black jackets now. And as an extra present, they got a sweet carving knife. Okay, so for their challenge today, it's one of those recreate a signature dish. So they bring in 2 celebrity chefs, Ludo Lefebvre and Quinn Hatfield. Neither one I know, but they looked really impressive, and they cook at impressive restaurants. So uh, they showed a couple of their signature dishes, and then asked the chefs what they thought was in it, and then they had to recreate Chef Ramsay's dish. I can't remember what it was called. I wasn't paying very close attention, but basically they ran around trying to do it, and Ramsay was being very quiet as he tasted each one. So first up, there was little meat chunks in the middle, cut, and everybody figured out it was veal. So good on them for figuring that out. Then I think it was wrapped in something, and a lot of them thought it was ham. There was bruschetta, and Dana and Clemenza got that right. And then there was a sauce. No, I'm not at the sauce yet. Anyway, there was something that had to do with bacon in there, and Christina, Robin, Justin, and Barbie all got that right, but Dana and Clemenza didn't. And then to break the tie, what was the sauce made of? Was it Madeira sauce, which, by the way, I have no idea what Madeira is, or a pork sauce? Dana and Clemenza were correct with Madeira. And Clemenza pretty much almost shouted that out. So Dana was like, shh, don't say it. We'll win. So what did they win? Pretty sweet time. They got to jet ski to this private place where they had a picnic waiting for them, which looked really nice. And they had a great time jet skiing. I find it dangerous, so I wouldn't like that because I don't like going fast. And so many people in BC have died on jet skis, so that's not something that I'd be too happy about. But they had a great time. Then there was a slow motion music as Dana took her jet ski life jacket off and Clemenza saw her nice bikini, and it was nice. The losers got to clean the dining room with James telling them what to do, polishing and all that. And Justin ticked me off here because everybody was ironing the tablecloths and other things, and Justin was like, I feel like that's beneath me. What? So all the women are doing it and it's beneath you? Okay, jerk, how's about you take out an iron? This is like the 21st century, not the 50s. Women aren't like, it's not beneath you. Just do it. So James did notice that Justin was trying to get out of ironing, so he nailed Justin and made him do the chef's shirt. So that was pretty funny. So tonight's dinner service is the black shirt team versus runners-up from past seasons. And I couldn't remember a lot of these people, but like as they came, I started to remember them. So first out was season 8's Russell, who always had a bad attitude, mostly an egotistical attitude. Jay from season 7, who had that romance with Holly, the eventual winner. He had his signature blue hair. Season 6, Kevin, who I don't remember. Season 5, Paula, I do remember her. Season 3, Bonnie, I remember her as well. And Season 2, Virginia, I think wasn't she the salad or the pastry chef that like went pretty far and people were like, what? Because they thought she was dumb. So there they were. So the black shirt team was wanting to beat the runners up, and there was a little smack talk going on. So what happened during dinner service? Well, right off the bat, Robin did not put in too much salad dressing on the salads, and she got dinged for that. Meanwhile, the runners-up had all their appetizers out in record time. They were just smoking it. The next mistakes was kind of Robin's fault. Clemenza jumped on the appetizer station to help, and Robin told him to make a spaghetti, which was not on the order, so he got in trouble, and as usual, Robin did not. Well, she was in the background. Then, the runners-up, Jay, brought up two. First of all, Jay's blue dye was running down his face the entire time. He brought up two bass, and he made the classic Ramsay faux pas. You do not serve two different looking dishes at the same table. So one bass was like super peppered and the other one wasn't. You can't send that to the same table. They have to look exactly the same. That was the only mistake shown by the runners-up. Scallops, Clemenza cooked some bad scallops. And Dana was behind on her fish station, and Ramsay says, why don't you get some help? And she's all like, because I don't want, well, in her head, she's like, I don't want Robin and Clemenza to ruin my station. Well, she is very much right, because first Clemenza tried to help on the scallops, and we messed up. Then Robin seasoned the scallops and gave them to Dana to, I guess, cook, but they sat there for too long, and they can't do that because it ruins the way they cook. And Ramsay took Dana to the back and said, if they're not helping you, kick them off your station. So then she did, because she does better without any help. So the winners of the challenge clearly were the runners-up, which made the black shirt team bad. But let's think about this. It's one of the first services they actually all finished together. No one was kicked out, and everyone got fed. So yay. So who's up for nomination? I think it's pretty clear who should be nominated, Robin and Clemenza. Why they're still there, we don't know. So Robin and Clemenza once again get nominated, and they're not very happy about it. They still don't think that, they think Dana should take some of the blame for the things that went wrong. I'm not so sure. And so he says, Clemenza, you know how Chef Ramsay does this. He makes it look like someone's leaving, and then they're not. So he said, Clemenza, and we all thought he was leaving. Back in line. Finally, Robin leaves. Robin was there way too long, had too many chances, just like Clemenza. I suspect Clemenza will be going soon. I think the only reason they keep people like Robin and Clemenza is to continue to show screw-ups, because I don't think there'd be much to see if we had Barbie and Dana and Christina and Justin, because they get everything right all the time. So, there's no more Hell's Kitchen this week. There's a Master Chef and Gordon Ramsay's new show, Hotel Hell, which, by the way, was really good. I watched the first half last night, and I plan to watch the next half tonight. So until next week, later.